Imagine this: in 2026, Johnny Depp steps back onto a red carpet in Los Angeles after years away from the spotlight, not for any Hollywood premiere but for something deeply personal, his brand new premium rum. Three Hearts Rum fans around the world could not believe their eyes as he walked the carpet at the Wilshire Ebell Theatre on March 31st, looking every bit the legend we love. He smiled, greeted everyone, and celebrated with close friends like Steven Tyler. The night was electric, packed with rock stars and pure joy. This was no ordinary appearance. It was Johnny Depp launching a rum he poured his heart into for years, a Caribbean-inspired spirit aged 7 years with the bottle he designed himself, drawing from his own tattoos and the three hearts that mean everything to him. People magazine even caught him joking that Captain Jack Sparrow himself would approve 100%, and in that moment every fan felt the magic return. This rare night changed everything, and the story behind it runs deeper than you think. The red carpet in Los Angeles lit up like never before on March 31, 2026, when Johnny Depp made one of his rarest public appearances in years, not for a movie premiere or award show but for something that came straight from his heart: the launch of his very own premium rum called Three Hearts Rum. Fans who had waited through every challenge and every quiet year suddenly saw their favorite actor step back into the spotlight with confidence and that signature smile that lights up the screen every single time he walked the carpet at the Wilshire Ebell Theatre, looking sharp in his classic style, surrounded by close friends and rock legends. The energy in the air was pure celebration. This was not just another celebrity brand launch, this was Johnny Depp sharing a piece of his soul with the world, and from the moment he arrived the night felt magical. People who know Johnny understand that he has always poured himself into everything he does, whether it is acting, playing guitar, or now creating a spirit that reflects his love for life and adventure. The idea for Three Hearts Rum had been growing for years, long before the bottles ever reached shelves. He partnered with his longtime trusted friend Bobby DeLeon, someone who has stood by him through thick and thin. Together they crafted something authentic, a Caribbean rum aged 7 years in the Dominican Republic, first 5 years in ex-bourbon barrels with a touch of Oloroso sherry influence, then finished 2 more years in ex-cognac casks for that smooth depth and character. You can actually taste the care in every sip. Johnny himself designed the bottle, drawing inspiration directly from his own tattoos and the three hearts that represent the most important loves in his life: his children Lily, Rose and Jack, and the deep personal philosophy he lives by. The motto engraved on the base of every bottle says it all: no fear, no malice, no envy. Those words are not just marketing, they are how Johnny has moved through life, especially in recent years when the world threw everything at him, yet he kept creating and kept believing. That night at the Wilshire Ebell Theatre felt like a family reunion mixed with a rock concert. Steven Tyler from Aerosmith showed up to support his friend, and the two legends posed together, radiating years of friendship and shared history. Other musicians and artists filled the room, everyone raising a glass to something real in an industry that often feels manufactured. Johnny took time to talk with People magazine, telling them with a grin that Captain Jack Sparrow would 100% approve of this rum. The reference to his most iconic role brought laughs and cheers because fans know how much that character means to him and how much of Johnny lives inside Jack Sparrow. The rum ties back to those pirate days in the best way possible without ever feeling forced. It is tropical, it is adventurous, and it carries that rebellious spirit Johnny has always embodied on screen and off. What makes this launch so special is how personal it truly is. Johnny did not just slap his name on a bottle and call it a day. He spent years perfecting the blend, tasting, aging, and designing every detail himself. The bottle shape feels elegant yet edgy, with symbols that tell his story. If you look closely, you see elements pulled straight from the ink on his skin, the things that mark his journey, his passions, and his unbreakable bond with family and friends. He has said in interviews that this project gave him joy during times when joy was hard to find. Creating Three Hearts became a way to channel energy into something positive, something that fans could enjoy and connect with on a deeper level than just watching a film. It is something you can share with friends, raise a toast to good times, and remember that life keeps moving forward no matter what. As the evening unfolded, Johnny seemed completely at ease, greeting fans and media with genuine warmth. He played guitar at one point, turning the red carpet moment into an impromptu rock session which surprised and delighted everyone there. The atmosphere was electric, with music, laughter, and the clinking of glasses filled with that rich amber rum. The launch party proved that Johnny Depp still knows how to bring people together and make them feel part of something bigger. Fans watching from around the world through videos and photos felt the excitement too. Many posted that seeing him happy and creating again healed something in them after years of headlines and battles. This night reminded everyone why we fell in love with him in the first place: his talent, his resilience, and his ability to turn pain into art, whether on camera or inside a bottle. The story of Three Hearts Rum actually goes back further than most people realize. Johnny had been approached many times over the years to lend his name to different alcohol brands, but he always turned them down until he found the right partner and the right vision with Bobby DeLeon. They traveled to the Caribbean, spent time at distilleries, and focused on quality over quick profits. The result is a premium rum that stands proudly next to the best in the world. Smooth enough for sipping yet versatile for cocktails, it carries notes of warm spice, vanilla, oak, and a hint of fruit that lingers perfectly. The 7-year aging process gives it maturity without losing that youthful fire Johnny brings to every role he has ever played. At the event, Johnny spoke briefly about what the Three Hearts mean to him. They represent love, loyalty, and living without regret. He wanted the brand to reflect that same freedom and authenticity. No corporate polish, just real passion poured into every batch. Fans who have followed his career through Pirates of the Caribbean, through The Rum Diary, and all the music he has made with Hollywood vampires, could instantly connect the dots. This rum feels like a natural extension of his world, a tropical spirit that echoes those swashbuckling adventures while carrying the wisdom of a man who has lived fully. The red carpet photos from the night spread like wildfire across the internet, showing Johnny looking strong, confident, and surrounded by love. Steven Tyler standing right beside him, symbolizing the rock and roll heart that has always beat inside the actor. The theater itself, with its historic charm, provided the perfect backdrop for a launch that felt both timeless and fresh. No one could deny the joy in the room or the pride Johnny carried as he introduced his creation to the world. This was his moment to celebrate progress and new beginnings. After focusing on family music and selective film work, he chose to step out for something he truly believed in, and the response from fans and critics alike has been overwhelmingly positive. People who tasted the rum that night described it as bold yet refined, with a warmth that matches Johnny Depp's personality perfectly. One sip and you understand why he put so much of himself into it. It is not just a drink, it is a story in liquid form. From the Caribbean sun to the careful aging to the hand-designed bottle, every element tells part of the tale, and for fans it feels like owning a small piece of the legend himself. The pre-orders started strong and the brand website threehearts.com became busy immediately as supporters from every country wanted to be among the first to try it. Johnny has always been an artist at heart, whether painting, drawing, acting, or now crafting spirits. He approaches each project with the same dedication and attention to detail that made him one of the most respected performers of his generation. This rum launch is no different. It carries his signature style, his love for the unusual, and his refusal to do things the ordinary way. Instead of chasing trends, he created something meaningful, something that aligns with his values and his journey. The Three Hearts symbol on the bottle stands as a quiet reminder to live boldly, love deeply, and move without fear, exactly the way Johnny has tried to live his own life, especially in the last several years. Watching the coverage of that March 31st event, you could see the genuine happiness on his face. No forced smiles, no publicity stunts, just a man proud of what he built, sharing it with people who matter most: the rock stars in attendance, the longtime friends, the dedicated fans who showed up in spirit. It all came together in one unforgettable night that marked a new chapter for Johnny Depp, one filled with creativity, celebration, and connection. The launch of Three Hearts Rum proved that he is still evolving, still creating, and still winning the hearts of millions around the globe. This is only the beginning of the story, though, because behind the glamorous red carpet and the perfectly aged rum lies years of quiet work, friendship, and vision that turned an idea into reality. And as more people discover the brand, they will find exactly what Johnny intended: a spirit that brings people together, encourages good times, and carries a message of strength and heart that resonates far beyond the bottle itself. The night at the Wilshire Ebell Theatre will be remembered as the moment Johnny Depp reminded the world that legends do not fade, they simply find new ways to shine, and this time he did it with a rum that captures the very essence of adventure, loyalty, and unbreakable spirit. The night at the Wilshire Ebell Theatre will be remembered as the moment Johnny Depp reminded the world that legends do not fade, they simply find new ways to shine, and this time he did it with a rum that captures the very essence of adventure, loyalty, and unbreakable spirit. What many fans do not realize is how much time and personal effort went into every single detail of Three Hearts Rum. Long before the red carpet glowed under the Los Angeles lights, Johnny had been quietly working on this project for several years, traveling to the Dominican Republic with his partner Bobby DeLeon to select the finest sugarcane and oversee the distillation process. They chose a 7-year aging journey because Johnny wanted something that would mature with grace, just like the characters he has brought to life on screen. The first 5 years spent in ex-bourbon barrels built a strong foundation of vanilla, oak, and warm spice, while the final 2 years in ex-cognac casks added layers of dried fruit and subtle elegance that make each sip feel like a story unfolding in your glass. He insisted on no shortcuts, no artificial flavors, and nothing that would compromise the authenticity he values so deeply in his own life and work. This dedication comes from the same place that made Johnny Depp one of the most beloved actors of all time. Think about how he transformed into Captain Jack Sparrow with those unpredictable movements and that perfect blend of charm and mischief. The rum carries that same spirit. It is bold enough to stand alone on the rocks, yet smooth enough to mix into cocktails that transport you straight to the Caribbean islands where the inspiration was born. At the launch event, guests tasted it for the first time and many described the experience as surprisingly refined, with notes of toasted coconut, caramelized banana and a gentle hint of spice on the finish that lingers just long enough to make you want another sip. One longtime friend who attended shared that Johnny kept checking in with people asking honestly what they thought, because for him this was never about money or fame. It was about creating something he could be proud to share with the fans who have supported him through every chapter of his journey, from the early days in Hollywood to the massive success of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise and beyond. As the evening continued, Johnny picked up his guitar again and played a few chords with Steven Tyler joining in. The moment turned into something raw and beautiful, far from the polished Hollywood events people usually see. It felt like a gathering of old friends celebrating real passion and the kind of creativity that comes from the heart. Fans watching the clips online later said it reminded them why they connected with Johnny in the first place. He has never been afraid to show his artistic side, whether through his acting, his music, or now this rum that feels like a natural extension of his personality. The bottle design tells its own story with elegant lines inspired by the tattoos that cover his body. Each heart symbol represents love for his children, Lily, Rose and Jack, as well as the deep respect he holds for the people who have stayed loyal through difficult times. The engraving on the base, no fear, no malice, no envy, is something he lives by and something he hopes others will carry with them when they enjoy a glass of Three Hearts. What sets this rum apart from so many other celebrity spirits is the complete hands-on approach Johnny took. He did not just approve a recipe from a distance. He sat through countless tastings, adjusted the blend until it felt exactly right, and even helped design the label so that it reflected his personal aesthetic. Clean yet full of meaning, the result is a premium rum that competes with the best names in the industry yet remains approachable for everyday fans who want to raise a glass in honor of the man who has entertained us for decades. Those who have followed his career closely will notice how the tropical notes echo the settings of films like The Rum Diary, where he played a writer chasing stories in Puerto Rico. There is a beautiful full circle feeling to it all. A man who once portrayed a rum-soaked journalist, now bringing his own high-quality rum into the world with the same dedication he gives every role. The response from the fan community after March 31st has been incredible. Social media filled with photos of people ordering their first bottles, sharing toasts with friends, and posting heartfelt messages about how seeing Johnny happy and creating again lifted their spirits. Many said it felt like a comeback, not in a dramatic Hollywood sense but in a quiet, powerful way that shows resilience and the refusal to let challenges define you. One fan from the UK wrote that opening the package and seeing the Three Hearts bottle made them emotional because it represented hope and new beginnings. After years of rooting for him through every battle Johnny has faced, he has always come back stronger, and this launch feels like proof of that unbreakable spirit. The pre-order numbers climb quickly as supporters from the United States, Europe, Asia and Australia rush to secure their bottles, wanting to be part of this moment in his journey. Behind the glamour there are real stories of friendship and teamwork that made the entire project possible. Bobby DeLeon has been by Johnny's side for years, and their collaboration on Three Hearts is built on trust and shared vision. They spent months perfecting the aging process, ensuring the rum developed complexity without losing its soul. They visited family-run distilleries in the Caribbean, learning traditional methods and incorporating them into a modern premium product that respects its roots. Johnny has spoken in past interviews about his love for authentic craftsmanship, whether in film or in a bottle, and that passion shines through clearly here. The 7-year mark was chosen deliberately because it mirrors the patience he has shown in his career, waiting for the right projects and staying true to his artistic instincts even when the industry tried to push him in different directions. Tasting Three Hearts Rum is more than just enjoying a drink. It is like experiencing a piece of Johnny Depp creative world. The aroma hits first with warm oak and subtle fruit, then the palate opens up to layers of spice, vanilla and a touch of sweetness that finishes clean and satisfying. It works beautifully in classic cocktails like a dark and stormy or an old-fashioned, but many fans prefer it neat or with a single large ice cube so they can appreciate the full depth that comes from those careful aging years. At the launch party, bartenders created special signature drinks inspired by his films. One called the Sparrow Swirl mixed the rum with ginger beer and lime, honoring Captain Jack, while another paid tribute to his more dramatic roles with bolder bitter elements. The creativity on display that night showed how deeply this brand is connected to Johnny's entire artistic life. As more details about the production process emerge, fans appreciate the care even more. Every batch batch is crafted in small quantities to maintain quality control, something Johnny insisted upon because he did not want his name attached to anything mass-produced and forgettable. He wanted something that would last, something people could enjoy for years and remember the story behind it. The Wilshire Ebell Theatre, with its beautiful architecture and rich history, provided the ideal setting for such a personal milestone. The red carpet photos captured Johnny looking relaxed and genuinely happy, surrounded by people who truly support him. Steven Tyler's presence added that rock and roll energy that has always been part of Johnny's world. Their friendship goes back decades, and seeing them together felt like watching two icons celebrate life, creativity, and survival in an industry that can be tough. This launch also highlights Johnny Depp's commitment to his family and personal values. The three hearts on the bottle are not just a design choice, they represent the core of who he is as a father and as a man. He has always spoken about the importance of loyalty and living without regret, and those principles guided every decision in this project, from choosing sustainable practices at the distillery to ensuring fair treatment for the workers involved. Fans who have followed his interviews over the years recognize these values shining through the brand. It feels honest and real in a world where many celebrity products feel manufactured for quick profit. Johnny took the longer road because that is who he is, and that authenticity resonates deeply with millions of supporters around the globe. The global excitement continues to build as Three Hearts Rum reaches more markets. People are sharing their first impressions online, describing the smooth finish and the way it brings friends together for meaningful conversations. Some even pair it with movie nights, watching favorites like Pirates of the Caribbean or Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas while sipping the rum. It creates a full sensory experience that connects back to the performances that made Johnny a household name. One fan in Australia hosted a small gathering where they screened clips from the launch event and toasted to Johnny's resilience. The sense of community that has formed around this brand is powerful, and it shows how one man's creative passion can inspire others to celebrate their own journeys. Looking deeper into the story, you see how this project fits perfectly into Johnny's next chapter. After focusing on family music with Hollywood vampires and selective acting roles, he chose something personal and entrepreneurial that allows him to connect directly with fans in a new way. The rum is not replacing his film work, it is adding another dimension to the legacy he continues to build. Every bottle sold carries that story forward and supports the independent spirit he has always championed. The feedback from spirits experts has been positive too, with several reviewers noting the excellent balance and the way it stands out in a crowded market without relying solely on the famous name behind it. That matters because Johnny wanted the quality to speak for itself. The March 31st event captured something special in the air, a feeling of renewal and genuine joy that spread from the theater to screens worldwide. Fans who could not attend in person still felt part of it through live updates and heartfelt posts. Many shared how seeing Johnny on the red carpet after years of challenges brought tears of happiness because it symbolized strength and the power of staying true to yourself. The rock legends, musicians, and close friends in attendance created an atmosphere of pure celebration without any of the forced energy you sometimes see at big Hollywood parties. It was real, it was warm, and it was unmistakably Johnny Depp at his most authentic. As the brand grows, the team behind Three Hearts remains focused on the same principles Johnny set from the beginning: quality, authenticity, and respect for the craft. They plan to expand carefully with new expressions in the future, but always staying true to the original vision that made the first bottle so special. For now, the 7-year rum stands as the flagship, a testament to patience, hard work, and the belief that good things come to those who create with heart. Fans continue to order and share their experiences, turning each glass into a small celebration of the man who has given us so many unforgettable moments on screen and now in our glasses. The story is still unfolding, and every new chapter feels like an invitation to join Johnny on this latest adventure filled with flavor, friendship, and the kind of spirit that refuses to be dimmed. The story is still unfolding, and every new chapter feels like an invitation to join Johnny on this latest adventure filled with flavor, friendship, and the kind of spirit that refuses to be dimmed. What truly makes Three Hearts Rum stand out is the way it connects directly to the man behind it. Johnny Depp has always lived his life with that same fearless creativity, whether he was swinging from ropes as Captain Jack Sparrow or pouring his soul into guitar riffs with Hollywood vampires, and now he brings that same energy to a bottle that fans can actually hold in their hands. The launch on March 31st, 2026 at the Wilshire Ebell Theatre was not some quick cash grab, it was the result of years of careful planning and genuine passion. Johnny and his longtime friend Bobby DeLeon traveled together to the Dominican Republic to find the perfect distillery, one that still uses traditional methods passed down through generations. They selected sugarcane from the best fields and watched over every step of the fermentation and distillation because Johnny wanted this rum to taste real, to feel alive with the Caribbean sunshine and the spirit of adventure that has defined so much of his work. The aging process alone shows how much thought went into it. The first 5 years in ex-bourbon barrels give it that rich backbone of vanilla and warm oak, then the final 2 years in ex-cognac casks add beautiful layers of dried fruit and subtle sweetness, creating a 7-year-old rum that feels mature yet full of life. When you open a bottle, the aroma hits you right away with notes of toasted coconut caramel and a gentle spice that makes you want to close your eyes and picture yourself on a tropical beach just like the ones Jack Sparrow sailed across. Fans who have tried it already say the palate delivers exactly what you hoped for. Smooth on the entry with flavors of ripe banana, brown sugar and a hint of sherry influence from the Oloroso touch before finishing clean with a touch of spice that keeps you coming back for more. It is versatile enough for mixing but special enough to sip slowly and appreciate every detail. Johnny himself mentioned in conversations at the event that he wanted something he could proudly share with friends and family, something that brings people together the way his best films have done for decades. At the party, the atmosphere stayed electric from the moment Johnny stepped onto the rare red carpet. Guests including Steven Tyler, Beck, Jamie Hince, Josh Homme and other rock icons filled the historic theater, turning the night into a true celebration of creativity and resilience. Jerry Bruckheimer, who produced the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, showed up to support his old friend, and the room buzzed with stories, laughter and plenty of toasts. Using the new rum, bartenders crafted special cocktails. One called the Three Hearts Old Fashioned combined the rum with bitters and a touch of orange, while another, the Sparrow Sunrise, mixed it with fresh lime, ginger and a splash of pineapple, honoring those iconic pirate adventures. People magazine caught Johnny smiling as he said Captain Jack Sparrow would 100% approve, and that quote spread instantly because it captured the fun, playful side of the brand that fans love so much. What fans appreciate most is how personal every element feels. The bottle design came straight from Johnny's own ideas, drawing inspiration from the tattoos that tell his life story. The three hearts prominently featured represent his children Lily, Rose and Jack, along with the love and loyalty that have carried him through every storm. The base of each bottle carries the powerful engraving "No fear, no malice, no envy," words that Johnny lives by and that guided him during some of the toughest years when the world seemed against him. Instead of hiding away, he channeled that energy into something positive and creative. This rum became a way to move forward with grace and strength. Fans who ordered their first bottles right after the launch shared emotional posts about how holding the bottle felt like a victory, not just for Johnny but for everyone who believed in him through the years. The website threehearts.com saw huge traffic as supporters from every corner of the globe rushed to get their hands on the first edition. Priced at $69.99, it sold out in waves, but more stock keeps arriving because the demand is real and growing. Behind the scenes, the collaboration between Johnny Depp and Bobby DeLeon runs deep. Their friendship spans many years, built on trust, respect, and a shared love for authentic experiences. They refused to cut corners even when advisors suggested faster, cheaper ways to bring the product to market. Johnny insisted on quality above everything else, visiting the distillery multiple times to taste barrel samples and make adjustments until the blend felt perfect. That level of involvement is rare in celebrity spirits, and it shows in the final product. Spirits experts who reviewed it early praised the balance and complexity, noting how it stands proudly alongside top Caribbean rums without needing the famous name to carry it, though of course the name helps open doors. The launch coverage in outlets like The Hollywood Reporter and People magazine highlighted the rock star-filled guest list and the genuine joy on Johnny's face after years of selective public appearances. This night felt like a powerful statement that he is still here, still creating and still connecting with audiences in fresh ways. The fan reaction worldwide has been heartwarming. From the United States to Europe, Asia and beyond, people are sharing their unboxing videos, cocktail recipes and tasting notes online. One group in London hosted a viewing party where they watched clips from the red carpet, then raised glasses of Three Hearts while playing scenes from Pirates of the Caribbean. Another in Tokyo paired the rum with Japanese-inspired twists, creating unique fusions that surprised even them. A father in Australia told his family the story of the Three Hearts and how it reminded him to live without regret, passing that message to his own kids. It is beautiful to see how one bottle can spark so many positive moments across cultures. The brand team stays focused on keeping things small batch at first to maintain that high standard. They promise future expressions may come, but always with the same care and respect for the craft that defined this first edition. Johnny Depp's career has always been about taking risks and following his heart. From Edward Scissorhands to Sweeney Todd to his music projects, he brings a unique vision that stands apart from the crowd. Three Hearts Rum fits perfectly into that pattern. It is not just another product, it is an extension of his artistic soul, carrying the same rebellious yet warm spirit that made him a global icon. The red carpet photos from March 31st captured him looking strong and happy, surrounded by real friends and supporters. Steven Tyler, jamming with him, added that extra rock and roll magic that reminded everyone of Johnny's musical side as well. The entire evening avoided the usual Hollywood gloss. Instead, it felt intimate, celebratory and full of real emotion. Fans watching from home said it healed Parts of them seeing their hero stand tall and proud after everything. As more bottles reach doorsteps, the conversations around the rum grow deeper. Some enthusiasts compare it favorably to other premium aged rums, noting the excellent value for the quality and the story that comes with it. Others simply enjoy it as a drink that makes ordinary evenings feel special, whether neat on the rocks or in a classic Mai Tai. The versatility shines through. Johnny has shared in interviews over the years how much he enjoys the Caribbean lifestyle, the islands, the people and the culture, and that appreciation clearly influenced every decision here. From the sugarcane choice to the final blend, the result is a rum that transports you even if you never leave your living room. One sip and you can almost hear the waves and feel the breeze, just like in those unforgettable pirate films. The momentum continues to build with each passing week since the launch. More celebrities and influencers have posted their own experiences with Three Hearts, creating a ripple effect that reaches new fans every day. Yet at its core, the brand remains personal and grounded in the values Johnny holds close: family, loyalty, authenticity, and the courage to create without fear. The red carpet moment at the Wilshire Ebell Theatre marked not an end but a vibrant new beginning for a man whose creative fire has never dimmed. It reminded the world that true legends keep evolving, finding fresh ways to share their passion, whether through film, music, or now this exceptional rum that carries his heart in every drop. Fans continue to celebrate this chapter because it represents resilience, joy, and the simple pleasure of raising a glass to good times and good people. The journey of Three Hearts Rum is just getting started, and with Johnny Depp vision guiding it, there is no doubt more unforgettable moments lie ahead for everyone lucky enough to be part of it. What stands out even more as time passes is how this project reflects Johnny's deeper commitment to living life on his own terms. After focusing intensely on family and personal projects in recent years, he chose to step forward with something that allows direct connection with fans worldwide without the pressure of a full film schedule. The rum gives him a creative outlet that feels freeing and exciting. Bobby DeLeon has spoken about the late-night conversations they had, refining ideas, and how Johnny's passion never wavered even during long development days. That kind of dedication translates into a product people trust and enjoy. The 7-year aging was deliberate, mirroring the patience Johnny has shown in his own career, waiting for roles that mattered and staying true to his artistic voice no matter the noise around him. Tasting sessions shared online by early buyers reveal consistent praise for the smoothness and layered flavors. Many note the beautiful amber color in the glass and the way the liquid catches the light, just like the bottle design catches attention on a shelf. The symbols and hearts engraved tell a quiet story that invites curiosity and conversation. At home, bars, and gatherings, it becomes more than a drink. It becomes a conversation starter about creativity, resilience, and the power of following your heart. Exactly what Johnny hoped for when he first dreamed up this idea. The global shipping from threehearts.com makes it accessible, and the team works hard to fulfill orders promptly. As excitement spreads, the brand avoids heavy marketing, instead relying on the quality and the authentic story to carry it forward. That honest approach feels refreshing in today's world, and it matches Johnny's personality perfectly. Looking back at the March 31st event, photos and videos still circulate daily, capturing candid moments of Johnny laughing with friends, clinking glasses, and looking genuinely content in his element. The historic Wilshire Ebell Theatre, with its elegant architecture, provided a fitting stage for such a milestone, blending old world charm with new world celebration. Rock stars mingled with actors and longtime crew members from past films, creating a warm family-like vibe that shone through every image. Fans who attended described the energy as uplifting and inspiring. Many left with signed bottles or simply with memories they will cherish forever. The night proved once again that Johnny Depp has a special ability to bring people together around his art, whether on the big screen or around a tasting table. This rum launch added another beautiful page to an already legendary story, and the best part is that fans get to be part of it by enjoying a glass and toasting to the man who keeps inspiring us all. The future looks bright as Three Hearts Rum finds its place in more homes and hearts around the world. Johnny continues working on selective projects while this brand grows organically, staying true to its roots in craftsmanship and personal meaning. Every new review, every shared photo, and every happy toast adds to the momentum without losing sight of what matters most: authenticity, joy, and that unbreakable spirit that defines Johnny Depp. The red carpet of 2026 will be remembered not just as a party but as a powerful reminder that legends keep creating, keep connecting, and keep winning hearts. One sip, one smile, and one heartfelt project at a time. And for millions of fans worldwide, this is exactly the kind of victory they have been waiting to celebrate with him. The kind of victory they have been waiting to celebrate with him as the weeks turn into months since that unforgettable March 31st, 2026 red carpet night. The story of Three Hearts Rum keeps expanding in the most beautiful ways. Fans from every country continue sharing how the rum has become part of their personal traditions, whether it is a quiet evening sip while rewatching classic Johnny Depp films or lively gatherings where friends raise glasses and tell stories about the moments his performances touched their lives. The brand website threehearts.com stays busy with orders and messages pouring in from supporters who feel deeply connected to the Three Hearts symbol because it represents not only Johnny's personal journey but also the loyalty and love they have shown him through the years. Many describe opening their package as an emotional experience. The elegant bottle with its meaningful design sits proudly on their shelves like a piece of art that also happens to taste incredible. The 7-year aged rum delivers consistent quality batch after batch with the perfect balance of Caribbean warmth and refined smoothness that Johnny and Bobby DeLeon worked so hard to achieve. What continues to impress people is how thoughtfully every aspect was created, from the sugarcane fields in the Dominican Republic to the barrel selection process. Johnny wanted this rum to honor traditional methods while adding his own creative touch. The ex-bourbon barrels build depth and the ex-cognac finish brings elegance, creating flavors that evolve beautifully in the glass. Notes of warm vanilla, toasted oak, ripe tropical fruit, and a gentle spice that lingers with satisfaction. It pairs wonderfully with simple things like dark chocolate or grilled seafood, but also shines in creative cocktails that fans invent and share online. One popular home creation called the Heart Pirate mixes Three Hearts rum with fresh mint lime and a touch of coconut water, capturing that adventurous island feeling straight from the Pirates of the Caribbean world. Another favorite, the Depp Old Fashioned, uses the rum with a dash of bitters and orange peel for a sophisticated twist that feels right at home in any setting. These recipes spread quickly because the rum itself inspires creativity, just like Johnny has inspired generations of artists and dreamers. The connection between this rum and Johnny's entire career runs deep. When you sip it, you can almost sense the spirit of Captain Jack Sparrow in the boldness and the freedom it represents, the same unpredictable charm and larger-than-life energy that made those films global phenomena now lives inside a bottle that fans can enjoy anytime. The launch event itself paid subtle tribute to that legacy, with the Wilshire Ebell Theatre filled with echoes of music and laughter that mirrored the joyful chaos of a pirate crew celebration. Steven Tyler jamming on stage with Johnny turned the night into pure rock and roll magic, reminding everyone that Johnny Depp has always been more than an actor. He is a musician, an artist, and now a spirit maker whose work crosses boundaries and brings people together. The presence of longtime collaborators like Jerry Bruckheimer added another meaningful layer, showing how respect and friendship have remained constant through decades of filmmaking. Those bonds shine through in the way the brand feels genuine rather than manufactured. Fans who have followed Johnny since the early days of 21 Jump Street or Edward Scissorhands see this project as a natural evolution of his restless creativity. He never stops exploring new ways to express himself, and Three Hearts Rum allows him to share something tangible, something you can taste and feel. The bottle design itself tells chapters of his life with hearts drawn from personal tattoos and symbols that hold private meaning. The engraving "No Fear, No Malice, No Envy" serves as daily inspiration for many who display the bottle in their homes. People post photos of their collections alongside movie posters, concert tickets, and family moments, turning the rum into a symbol of resilience and moving forward with an open heart. One mother in Canada shared that she and her daughter now enjoy a small glass together while talking about dreams and perseverance, drawing strength from Johnny's example of creating beauty even after difficult times. Stories like these pour in daily, showing the real impact this launch has had beyond just selling bottles. As summer 2026 approached, the brand began appearing at selected events and private tastings where people could meet the team and learn more about the distillation process. Small groups heard directly how Johnny insisted on visiting the Caribbean distillery multiple times to ensure everything met his high standards. He tasted samples from different barrels, asked questions about aging times, and worked closely with master blenders until the final profile felt exactly right. That hands-on dedication mirrors the way he prepares for every film role, studying details, practicing movements, and fully immersing himself in the character. Here he immersed himself in the world of rum making with the same passion. The result is a spirit that spirits connoisseurs rate highly for its complexity and value, often comparing it favorably to established premium brands while noting the unique story that comes with every pour. The limited first edition bottles quickly became collector items, with some fans keeping them unopened as keepsakes while others enjoy them slowly, savoring the connection to that historic red carpet night. The global fan community has grown even stronger around Three Hearts, with online groups dedicated to sharing tasting notes, cocktail ideas, and support messages for Johnny. In one viral thread, fans from India recreated Caribbean-style evenings with the rum playing Johnny guitar performances in the background and discussing his journey. Another group in Brazil paired it with local music, creating Fusion experiences that celebrated cultural connections through flavor and creativity. These moments prove how one authentic project can bridge distances and bring joy across continents. The team behind the brand works hard to keep supplies steady while maintaining small batch quality so each bottle meets the same excellent standard Johnny set from day one. They listen to fan feedback and stay committed to the core values of authenticity and respect that define the entire venture. Johnny Depp has always had that rare ability to make people feel seen and understood, whether through a character on screen or now through a drink that carries his heart. The red carpet appearance reminded the world of his enduring star power, but more importantly it showed his humanity, his smile, his easy laughter with friends, and his pride in something he built with care after years of focusing on family and personal healing. This project marked a joyful return to sharing with the public in a new way. The photos and videos from March 31st still circulate daily, bringing smiles to millions who rewatch them and feel inspired to chase their own passions. The rock star energy with Steven Tyler and others created an atmosphere of pure celebration that felt refreshingly real. No scripts, no pretense, just friends honoring a creative milestone that deserved every bit of spotlight. What makes fans love the rum even more is its versatility. You can enjoy it simply with ice, letting the flavors unfold at their own pace, or mix it into bold creations that spark conversation at parties. One bartender in New York developed a signature called the Three Hearts Rebel, combining the rum with espresso liqueur and a touch of chili for a spicy kick that honors Johnny's rebellious artistic spirit. Others keep it classic with cola or ginger beer for easygoing evenings. The smooth finish never overpowers, making it approachable for newcomers while offering enough depth for seasoned enthusiasts to explore. The warm amber color looks beautiful in the glass, catching light like liquid gold, and the aroma alone transports you to sun-soaked islands where adventure waits around every corner. This sensory experience connects directly back to the worlds Johnny has created on film, giving fans a new way to step into those stories. As more time passes since the launch, the brand continues to earn respect in the spirits industry. Reviewers praise the thoughtful aging, the clean production methods, and the way it avoids artificial additives. Staying true to natural Caribbean traditions, Johnny Vision ensured that quality came first and that respect shows in every detail, from the cork seal to the elegant label artwork. Fans appreciate knowing their purchase supports a project rooted in passion rather than trends. The website offers not only bottles but also stories behind the creation, including insights into Johnny travels and the friendships that made it possible. These personal touches turn buyers into loyal supporters who spread the word organically because they believe in the product and the man behind it. The emotional resonance runs deep for many who see Johnny Depp as more than a celebrity he represents. Staying true to yourself against all odds, and this rum embodies that same principle. Every bottle carries the message of living without fear, loving without limits, and creating without apology. The Three Hearts stand as a beacon for family bonds, loyal friendships, and personal growth. Fans incorporate that philosophy into their own lives, toasting to better days and brighter futures while enjoying the rich flavors Johnny helped craft. The March 2026 red carpet will go down in fan history as the night everything felt possible again. The theater lights, the music, the clinking glasses, and Johnny's genuine happiness created memories that last far longer than any single evening. Looking ahead, the journey of Three Hearts Rum promises continued growth with the same careful approach that defined its beginning. Johnny remains involved in future plans, ensuring every decision aligns with the original vision of authenticity and heart. New markets open gradually as word spreads through genuine experiences rather than hype. Fans in previously unreached regions now discover the brand and join the growing community, sharing their first impressions and favorite ways to enjoy it. The story keeps evolving with each new sip, each new toast, and each new connection formed around the bottle. It represents more than premium rum. It represents resilience, creativity, and the power of following your passion all the way through the Caribbean aging process. The personal design touches and the unforgettable launch celebration, everything ties back to one man's determination to create something meaningful in a world that often settles for less. This latest chapter in Johnny Depp life continues to inspire because it shows that reinvention comes from the heart, not from chasing trends. The red carpet in Los Angeles that night was just the beginning of a much larger story, one where fans get to participate by raising a glass and feeling part of something real. The energy from the Wilshire Ebell Theatre still echoes in every bottle opened worldwide, bringing people together, celebrating life and honoring the enduring legacy of an artist who refuses to be defined by anything but his own creative spirit. As 2026 moves forward, Three Hearts Rum stands tall as proof that legends keep shining, finding fresh ways to touch hearts and now taste buds with the same magic that made them legends in the first place. The adventure continues, one smooth sip at a time, one shared story at a time, and one unbreakable bond between Johnny and his global family of fans who will always stand by the man who has given them so much over the years. So what are you waiting for? Grab your bottle of Three Hearts Rum right now and join the celebration. Head over to threehearts.com and secure yours before the next wave sells out. Whether you sip it neat on the rocks or mix it into your favorite cocktail. You will taste the passion Johnny poured into every drop. This is more than just rum, it is a piece of his heart, his journey, and his unbreakable spirit right in your glass. If you are a real fan like me, this is the perfect way to support Johnny and raise a toast to the legend who keeps inspiring us all. Drop a comment below, tell me how you plan to enjoy your first sip, and share this video with fellow Depp fans so we can keep the good times rolling together. No fear, no malice, no envy, just pure hearts and great rum. Cheers to Johnny Depp and Three Hearts Rum.